Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TIO Stadium for round 8 of the TIO NTFL season, with Waratah up against the Darwin Buffaloes. Play getting underway very shortly. Of course, this weekend is the Towards Zero road safety round. We know that too many people are dying or being injured on our roads. On average, 43 Territorians die and 500 are seriously injured on our roads each year. Every club, every player, every spectator has or knows someone who's been affected by road trauma. The Towards Zero campaign encourages everyone to work together towards zero deaths or serious injuries on our roads. Today the players are wearing yellow armbands and captains are also wearing the playing number 0 to honour those people who have died on our roads and to show that road safety is everyone's responsibility. If you head down to the Towards Zero marquee, you too can wear a yellow armband and pay your respects. Today we congratulate all teams for supporting road safety in their community and pledging to drive safely. Together our goal is zero deaths and serious injuries on NT roads. You can show your support by following Towards Zero NT on Facebook and Instagram and drive safe. There's more to lose than just a game of footy. To find out more, visit towardszero.nt.gov.au. And if you haven't already, don't forget to head down to the Towards Zero marquee and grab your ticket to go in the draw to win a season membership. It is free to enter. And you can also get your photo with Hector, the road safety cap. You'll see him out in the middle of TIO Stadium at the moment. So feel free to head along, get a photo with Hector, the road safety cap. And you can take advantage of the Towards Zero hydration stations to keep water levels up. AFL&T and Northern Territory Football League would like to take this time to thank their partners TIO, Northern Territory Government and the Australian Government. We'd also like to acknowledge our NTFL sponsors and partners, Coca-Cola, Carlton and United Breweries, Towards Zero, Impex, Intersport, No More, Prevailers Palmerston Club, Sterling NT, Quality People, Bridge Toyota, Sharon, and thank you to our media partners, 7 News Darwin, NT News, Mix 104.9 and Hot 100, Kick Digital and NITV. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Towards Zero road safety round. Play getting underway very shortly here at TIO Stadium with Waratah up against Darwin Buffaloes.
Hello and welcome to NITV's coverage of the 2020-21 TIO NTFL season from TIO Stadium in Darwin on Larrakia country. This weekend is Towards Zero Road safety round. The Darwin Buffaloes take on Waratahs in this round 8 Premier League game. Your commentary team are Nick O'Reilly, Ricky Nolan and myself, Nev McEwen. Fellas, great to be with you again.
Hello, Nev. Thanks for having us. Ricky, good to see you back in here as well.
It should be a good game. Buffs a bit hot and cold, up and down, and Tars have been pretty credible. They haven't been beaten by a lot in most games, but they are one team that really need this victory, so it should be a good game.
Here we go in the middle to get us underway at TIO Stadium. Umpire throws the ball aloft. Atkinson winning that one down. Stokes off the deck. Can't get it clear. Waratah looking to get the early clearance here. Here's Stokes. Goes with the hands. Gets chopped off. Nice rough start here. Boys have come to play. A few early bumps. The ball's a bit slippery. Here we go. Here's Stokes. And he just burns out of that pack as he always does with the kick up to half forward. Nice kick it was too, and finds Lokuyak. The kick up into full forward. Palmer couldn't get it. Joey Collinson over the head. This is a nice start from Buffs. Although just clearing well. Waratah through Matt Blake. As with a long kick out of the side. It's a beautiful kick too.
Tom Fields.
There he is, big Tommy Fields. On the outer side, looking for options. Doesn't have a lot to go to. He's long down the line now. Atkinson through his hands. Buffs with the numbers to clear up. Here's McKenzie with the hands to Armat. And that one's out of bounds on the full. Rick?
Yeah, see, Tom Fields' second game for Waratah. I think he played the first one. He was best mates with Big Araccio. Played in a tribute game for him. He kicked four and was best on ground. So it'll be a big in for Tars to get him back, a player from the Southport Footy Club.
There's a two on one there. And the one won it.
There's one of those ones. He got him in the side / back, and he took the mark and just checked with the umpire. You're going to pay.
He looked straight over, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So to get the opener, we'll kick from about 48 out. Kick on the way looks pretty good. That is a sausage.
Fair start by Tars. But yeah, sort of took the ball from one end of the ground to the other, and he's dobbed that from about 50 metres. So not a bad start. There's some good movement here. You can see he just pushes him out of the way. Josh Carmichael gets him forward and just has a bit of a look at the umpire.
Josh Carmichael, nice work.
Royal penalty, not too happy. But
everyone was looking straight over at the umpires, Rick.
Pay the mark. Well done, umps.
And Tars hit the front, 6 points with 2 minutes played in the first quarter.
So here we go, back in the middle. Atkinson and Westerberg. Westerberg with a volleyball style over the head.
Great tap by Westerberg.
The clearance, Rob Turnbull. It's a nice penetrating kick inside 50, but Buff's doing it well enough to get it over the line, Rick.
Yeah, good centre break. Rob Turnbull from the Mount Eliza Football Club in the extremely strong Mornington Peninsula League. Was VFL listed with the Frankston Dolphins there for a while. Also told he's a dancer at Monsoons on a Thursday night. Gets the rig out on ladies' night.
Really?
So he must have a pretty decent rig, Rob.
I was a dancer there last night myself, but not with the rig out, Rick.
Two different types of dancers.
You had to pay to get in, I think.
Two different kinds of rigs as well, I would have thought. Here we go, Waratah. That's getting cleaned up by McKenzie at full back. It's a risky kick. Here's Stokes under pressure. Nice play here from Waratah. Stokes just gets held without it. Good contest there at half forward. Nice quick hands movement there from Stevens. Either away here, Waratah on the outside. He's stuffing around with it a bit too long. That's not 15. Yes, it is.
About 3 metres.
They're going to go. I'd love to see someone step that out. Here he is, Tommy Fields.
Tommy Fields from the Southport Footy Club. Kick four, as I said, kick four on debut, so he can obviously kick a sausage roll. And back for his second game for the season for Waratahs. Sammy Godden makes his way out onto the field.
So here he is, Tom Fields. On the approach on the 45. Goes on the left, and that one's always left and stayed left. and through for a minor.
What do you think, guys? Is the rain going to hold off tonight?
Yeah, it's rained. It is a bit slippery, so we might see a little bit of fumbling early because it rained about 20 minutes before the game. Looks like it's clearing up now, but there's still a bit of dew on the ground.
Bradley Stokes with a nice kick. He finds Ryan Burke out at half-back, right half-back for Darwin Buffaloes. Looking to go inboard. No. Down the line. Atkinson flies from the back. All Waratahs with the numbers. It's Oakes. Gets one in the back. Gets jumped on. Umpire says, hold the pill. Ho-ho! See that one coming, Rick?
Can't drag it in.
Well, can't get your back jumped on either. But anyway. Oh, big collision there right in the middle of the ground. Here they go again. Waratah through Arnold. The kick to an unguarded goal square. Bouncing left. Shane Warne style. And that one's gone over the line. Through for behind.
Cam Arnold, he started pretty well. Kick one and then another one there he was pretty happy with. He's from Catherine. Played for the Catherine Camels and comes up to play for Waratahs each week.
Matt Tricardi. That one's bumped out of Fitzgerald's hands. Here Waratah locking it in well here, Rick.
Yeah.
And then Arnold spins into trouble.
Oh, volleyball again.
It's volleyball central here tonight. Here is Oakes. Goes with the low bullet-like pass. And hits Cam Searle out. Beautiful kick. It's good to lower the eyes in those situations, Rick.
Yeah, it was an outstanding kick, wasn't it, from Oakes? Really well done.
So this is Callum Searle, is it?
Yeah, I reckon it is.
Searley.
Callum Searle. Waratahs people tell me he's by far been their best player this year. So really big pickup. 9 times he was in the best players for Port Melbourne last year.
And he just proves big Ricky boy right. He gets his first for the night and Waratah's second.
Yeah, as I said, Port Melbourne 2019 was in the best players 9 times. So yeah, the boy can obviously play a bit. And my reliable sources at TARS have told me he would be easily leading their best and fairest at this stage.
That's pretty good, and his dad, who tunes in to the NTFL games, would be pretty happy with that. His name's Brian, so big shout out to him.
On your browser.
Brian Sealsey.
Yeah, and talking about Callum, I reckon he got that goal because his little game superstition that he does is he has to have a big breakfast before the game.
Big breakfast?
Yeah, so bacon, eggs, everything.
Here's Fitzgerald with the tap over the top, but Waratah again getting that clearance. The kick goes on to the outer wing.
Dominating centre clearances early, TARS.
They are. Buffs sort of haven't been able to get their hands really on the pill yet. The umpire on the outer wing throws this one in. To no one in the end. So under pressure here, Buffs. It was Collinson with the kick. Up to centre wing. Ball hits the deck. Just a bit of a scrap on the outer side. Umpire circling, says, I'll have it, boys, and we'll do it again.
29, how do you pronounce his name, Nick? Michael Luctria. He's started pretty well, playing a premiership in Alice Springs this year, originally from Sturt, but looks like he can jump a bit.
Okowiak.
I'll let you pronounce his name.
Yeah, we'll roll with that. He's had plenty of it. I was hoping he wasn't going to get much of it tonight, but he's already had about 5 posies.
Bam.
Here's Collinson with the kick, just chopped off there at half forward though.
Joey Collinson usually pretty good on his deadly foot. A bit disappointing for him.
With the kick up to centre wing. All the players on the outer side. I'll tell you what, at night with no glasses, it's pretty average trying to see over there. So the handball comes to half back. They're away here, Waratah. Here's Stokes for the Buffs to clean up. Puts a nice little step on. Doesn't get around the Waratah player. Maroney. Oh, Cossack hung in the air. Gets a handball out. Stokes. Good contest here right in front of the commentary box. Here he is again, Stokes. Working hard in there. And a throw. So Turnbull to Searle. And that one's going to be chopped off by McKenzie at half back.
Need to go in a little bit better than that.
That's a nice kick too to Tommy Clark. No Jalen tonight, Rick?
Actually, Jalen Clark was kicking the Jew earlier on this morning. I saw him playing a Div 1 game against Pints, actually.
There you go. How'd they go?
Pints won fairly convincingly.
A little bit of downfield action.
But that's his second game. He was on fire earlier on in the year, Jalen Clark, the man they call the Rolls Royce.
Lockwiak. It's not going to roll with Lockwiak. Goes on the right to the top of the square. Collinson out the back. And that one's easily defended through Rick.
Joey Collinson's your bailout kick to the goal square. The three Waratah players are probably better options out there. A few out. Mikey Coombs, he's not playing today. Matty Campbell does look a little bit depleted, I think.
Just spoke to Matty Campbell just before we started this game, and I said, "Why aren't you playing?" And he said, "Too old."
Too old.
That's what he's rolling with now. So the kick goes right across the other side of the ground, and it's Ned Lanyon. Nice.
When I used to get dropped, I used to say I was rested.
Here's Sutton to kick up the centre wing. Lanyon again. It's working hard. Waratah in full control here. Well, that was chopped off. It pops out over the top. Here we go again. Waratah, the kick. This is Turnbull. Goes around the corner, rolling across the face.
Maloney will get there.
Nice smother too. Moroney puts a shepherd on. And a bit of strife here, the Buffs. Waratah just holding it inside 50 now.
Oi.
Comes over the line. It was an interesting sort of fend off, Rick, from Will Clark.
Certainly was. Haven't seen that before.
You know what's happening here?
Blood rule.
Bit of a blood rule. Coming from the eye, I think it looks like.
Waratah's
I think it's Joel Stevens, is it?
It is. Ooh.
He's copped a nasty knock to the eye.
Francis Burke-like.
It's not going to be good at Monsoons tonight.
No.
So ball thrown back in. Atkinson wins that one down. The quick kick around the corner is an absolute ripper from Robbie Turnbull. And Waratah extend the lead.
Robbie Turnbull, the Monsoons man. Does ladies' night there with his shirt off. But no, he started pretty well. Got a lot of the footy.
You guys are making me blush here as Waratah's moved to 20. Darwin Buffaloes 1. Lucky we're on air and I can't say some of the things that comes to mind.
Oh, nifty Nev.
Not in that way,
you're
guys.
not there on a Thursday night.
I'm quite a regular. No, just
a lot
kidding.
more professional than that.
No, we're going. Nev and I have a weekly coffee, Rick, and just to talk about how things are going. I think this week we'll be going to Monsoons, I reckon.
Thought you'd never ask, Nick.
No, they don't do lattes there, it's fair to say. Back in the middle. So Atkinson back in to the ruck. Loses that one again. Waratah absolutely dominating out of the middle, although and Stokes arrives. This is a bit better. If I can just get it out here. Buff, they can't. The quick kick coming out. Chopped off by Stokes. Umpire says play on, not 15. It's going to come straight back in, though.
Blake.
It's Matt Blake.
Waratah Junior.
Goes on the left. It's a good player too, isn't he, Rick?
Yeah, very good player.
Yeah, they're out here. The quick kick to the top of the square, putting the Buffaloes under pressure. That's a nice tackle. Umpire letting it roll. We're pushing the back.
Very lucky Tars, because Buffs, because Tars were about to score, then.
Lockie McKenzie.
McKenzie been outstanding this year, I reckon.
He has been playing great football. He's Tom Clark.
That's Jalen Clark's brother. Jalen Clark, if he's spewing, his brother got a game in front of him.
Brother of the Rolls Royce. Might call him the Porsche. He's Atkinson at half back. He's got Aldridge in the middle if he wants him. Ignores that. Goes long down the line in the Collinson direction. And that's punched away. Nick Loudon was there for the Buffs. And we'll have a boundary throw-in.
So this weekend is towards Zero Road Safety Round. Apparently around 50 people die and 500 are seriously injured on territory roads each year.
52 many, isn't it?
That's like 550 altogether, as in that's way too many.
Yeah.
Injury or death.
Nice smother there. Here's Stokes. He's had plenty of it to the tune of Bradley in that occasion. Some tricky work going through the legs there. So Waratah again look to clear. It's Turnbull. Cossack there for Buff. Stokes just sockers that one over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Cossack, I think he's on his 97th, I think, NTFL game today. So 3 more for 100. Boy from, I think he drives up from Catherine, 3 hours from Catherine every week to play. And originally, a lot of those games have been with the Nightcliff Football Club.
So a nice tap there from Kirby.
A lot of talent coming from Catherine.
Yeah, certainly is.
The kick to the top of the square is not the best, and Blake chops it off there for Waratah.
Joey Collinson, who's an elite left footer, that's the second, usually finishes those. Oh, that's a fair grab.
Just over the line, we'll have a boundary throw in.
Nick Gooch coaches the Waratah's under-18 side, and apparently he's a very, very good coach. So, been a good stalwart for Nightcliff for a very, very long, Waratah's for a long time. I think he's the co-captain with Brody Carroll.
So Atkinson tries to go over the head. Kennedy's just wrapped up straight away, and we'll do it all again.
Nick, I know you said you don't have your glasses on today, but if you see anyone wearing a 0 today, it's not a mistake.
I know, I've noticed that all the main guys, I think, from each team this weekend has been wearing the number 0, which is a great initiative. Ball, that's a nice whack forward there.
It's worked
from
well.
Sutton. Kick smothered. Tom Fields in pursuit. Ooh, off the deck, Mackenzie on that occasion. It's going to come straight back, though, I would have thought.
Really well done by Mackenzie then.
So the kick goes inside. Oh, geez, that was a bit of a hospital ball. Timmy Aldridge nearly had Lanyon. Lanyon goes with the hands. The quick hands too. Joey Collinson misses a tackle on that occasion. The kick up to half forward, just out of over the top of that Buffs player. And this is a bit too easy here. As Sutton goes with the handball, misses a target. It's his teammate under pressure. Goes back and gets it again. Goes with the hands. This is lowering of the eyes. It's a good one, but just out of hands. Here's Stokes under pressure. They're really under pressure here, the Buffs defence.
Tars probably could have done a bit better with that. Had a bit of an overlap. Well done by Stokes to hold that up and cause a stoppage.
So umpire throws the ball up. Will Clark. And that one's nearly over the line. Yes, it is. And we'll do it all again, Ricky boy.
Yep. 20-1. What do you said were favourites coming into this, Nick?
Before I sent a team list, I would have said Buffs, but then I saw the team list and I said Waratah.
They have a few out, don't they?
Yeah. Who's Foster as well?
Yeah,
massive
Foster has
out.
been kicking a lot of goals.
So the kick up to the top of the square. Mackenzie.
They call a fossil.
The Foss. We love the Foss. Here we go, under pressure. Nice tackle, wrapped up. Umpire said he got the handball away.
I reckon when you do a 360, it's dropping the ball.
And then he got the free kick. Loving that work.
Tars supporters aren't too happy.
So Stevens with the kick to the top of the square is a good one. Stokes goes off the deck.
They have to score your Tars. They're just putting that much pressure on at the moment. Repeat entry. You'd think they'd kick one, but looks like they've let him out.
Collinson, they're away here. The Buffs, they might be able to get him on the rebound.
Oh, they've got a rebound. They've got an overlap here.
Stokes goes over the top. Founds Lockwiak. I think that's his name, Lockwiak. The kick to the top of the square, and Ishmael Palmer direction goes with the one hand. And well defended, and over the line. We'll have a boundary throw. Rick, can I just get that cord? Yeah.
No worries.
No, he's standing on the...
You know Lockwiak?
Lockwiak, yeah.
He,
Lockwiak, yeah.
He won the vertical jump at the draft 2 years ago, so hopefully he can take an absolute hanger.
Got a bit of talent if he's at the draft.
That'd be something good to see tonight.
Yeah, certainly would.
Well, a quick kick. Coming off the side of the boot and over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Good show of sportsmanship there from big Zach Westerberg.
Oh, and the rain's coming down here in Darwin.
Pretty heavy.
Sure is. Jeez, I tell you what, we've needed this, haven't we? Stokes in there. Waratah. And Waratah's feeling a bit of pressure now. Here's Blake, just overruns it, overcooks it. And nice clearing kick. This might work out pretty good. Brodie Carroll just drops the ball, gets a quick handball away. Mackenzie for Buffs. Goes with the kick inside attacking 50. And what's doing here? There's been a free kick pay. And know who it is. The umpire was pointing a few different ways. No, it's coming back to Nick Loudon. So Nick Loudon might hopefully open up the account for the Buffs. A much needed goal, I would say, Rick.
Yeah, the boy, he's from Casey Demons in the VFL, so I think, although the rain's coming down pretty heavy, but you'd think this would be straight through the middle.
Nick Loudon misses.
Well, they needed that.
They really did. Gee, it really is steaming down.
Sure is. What was it like when you were playing and it was raining compared to, say, the extreme humidity?
Do you know what I loved? I loved it raining because it slowed everyone down because I was that slow. It wasn't funny.
Sound like a very strategic man there, Ricky.
Maroney taps it forward. All Waratah ground level. It's a nice releasing handball. Turnbull. And just out of the reach of Jay McGrath, and we'll have a boundary throw in.
Into time on. Tars have got a nice little lead. Looking Cam Stokes will be ropeable at Nick Loudon missing that goal. 20 metres directly in front. I know it is raining pretty heavy, but
drop it like a rocket, Rick.
Drop it like a rocket, exactly. Where'd you hear that, Nick?
I heard it this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah. The young Pints player telling me that, how you operate at training, which is good, Rick. Sounds like you've got it all under control. Down at Pints, here's Joel Stevens.
Sure about that.
The kick up to centre wing. This is good from the Buffs. It's Matricardi. Clark.
Jalen Clark's brother.
So Collinson, kick inside attacking 50 is a good one. Yeah, a bit of holding going on there, I would have thought. And Stevens take that one. Just hangs in the air a little bit too long. Brodie Carroll.
The son of Shane Jacko Carroll, one of Waratah's greatest ever players.
Oh, a big fly from the side. That one's over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Sam Godden comes onto the field. Bit of a contested ball beast. We'll see how he goes at this stoppage. Westenberg's had a pretty good year, hasn't he, for Tars? Good start to the season.
He has.
And a good ruckman.
Good ruckman. There you go. You see some good tap work there, although his teammate just overran it. Oh, they've played a free kick, and that should be 50. That should be 50. He just kicked the ball away. And the umpire didn't see it, but a throw's been paid.
The thing is Stokes will take and he can kick a fair way.
Is it Stokes, is it?
Yeah, Jared Stokes will take the kick. And he's 50 metres ain't is pretty easy for him, I think. Is it or not?
No.
No.
Gets Max Kennedy. Max Kennedy to do the kick after the siren style. Geez, this would be a...
Max Kennedy from Port Melbourne in the VFL. So played high-level football, so you'd think he should be able to kick around 55.
Maxi Kennedy on the approach. Gets extremely close to the man on the mark. The kick is a short one.
Accurate, but short.
And there we have it.
You're watching NITV's coverage of the 2020-21 TIO NTFL season. At the first quarter break, the scores are Buffalo 2 behinds to Waratah's 3-2-20. We'll be back after this short break.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable cost of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
In the past 10 years, more than 200 loved ones have died on Territory roads because of drink driving.
We've had enough of the carnage on our roads.
We've had enough of putting broken bodies back together.
I've had enough telling parents their child will never be coming home.
We've had enough of losing our best and fairest.
We've had enough pain and sadness to last a lifetime.
One for the road, mate?
Nah, mate. Enough's enough.
It's time we said enough's enough.
Head on in to Kazali's Palmerston Club. Business meetings, coffee breaks, or just unwinding. Kazali's has you covered. It's the perfect spot for a catch-up with friends, with stylish function areas suitable for any occasion. Sensational meals. Our family-friendly bistro has plenty of delicious options. All the latest machines in our modern gaming room. Get around the pool tables and prove your skills. Fancy a flutter? We've got full betting facilities available. Kazali's Palmerston Club, making a difference.
So we can feel, really feel, together real, together. No one can stop. No one can stop. Nothing can ever bring me down.
Time to escape, cause I'm in need of warmer weather. Sail upon the stream to find there's someplace better. And I'm going far and wide.
Great Northern Brewing Co. The beer from up here.
Intersport, new concept store now open in Casuarina Square. Come in and check out a world-class shopping experience.
Dedicated sports zones.
Now stocking only the biggest brands in tennis, cricket, fitness from treadmills to benches, boxing, swimming, darts, pool and table tennis. For awesome service and advice, still locally owned and operated, the all-new Intersport concept store.
Now open at Casuarina Square.
AFL Northern Territory would like to remind spectators that congregating at the team huddles is not permitted during the breaks.
Cheers anyway.
If you're going to drink, don't drive. Who's your sober Bob?
Welcome back to NITV's coverage. It's Tars and Buffs. Tars in control here. 3-2-20 to Buffs. Just the two behinds. Atkinson wins that one down. Here's Stokes. Throws it on the right. Gets dropped after he gets rid of it. So it's downfield. Joey Collinson will take the free kick. Right half forward for the Buffs. Goes with the kick inside, attacking 50. It's a dangerous kick. Palmer couldn't quite grab it. Big up and under sort of vibe. Atkinson does the roving. It's a kick up to... Oh, it's a good mark.
Palmer,
by Lockwiak.
Was it?
Now, boy. Lockwiak.
Oh, yeah, man.
We're frothing him. Get around him. He will hopefully at the Buffs first.
He actually played with the Sturt Footy Club, and he's very close to being drafted 2 years ago. So
he's got a bit of talent, Rick.
Kicked, I think, 9 in a SNFL reserves game 2 years ago.
There he is, Lockleyak. Will kick from just on the side angle. About 25 out. The kick is a little stab, and it's hit the post. As Nev nearly threw a pen through the window on that occasion. Looking for a goal, Nev?
I was, because it just makes it a lot more closer game.
Have you picked a team up here yet, Nev? Have you aligned to anyone yet?
Not really.
Not really. Sit on the fence. Sit on the fence type woman.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Come on, Nev.
That's why we love Nev.
After off air, we can discuss that, lads.
Okay.
Will Clark, unlucky not to get paid that mark. Atkinson wins the tap down, but straight to a Waratah player. Here they go again off half-back, the Waratah. Although smothered ball there. Here's Timmy Aldridge, just darts and weaves out of trouble. And it's a good kick too to Maxi Kennedy. Meanwhile, Waratah are flooding numbers back. The kick in the Ishmael Palmer direction gets her hands in the back. Umpire says it's all right. Palmer quickly around the corner is a good one. And he gets the Buffs first for this evening in the second quarter.
He's one bloke that knows where the goals are. He is very, very smart around him. Young Palmer, originally from the community of Santa Teresa, down towards Alice Springs. And his father, Daniel, was an absolute superstar. And you can see him here. Look at this, for an absolute class to snap that around. That's absolute class.
It's hard not to think Mr. Reliable when I see him out there, because he's always
kicks goals
through.
every week, doesn't he?
Yeah. And Tuz, 20 Buffaloes 9 with 2 minutes played in the second quarter.
His father, Daniel, was that sought after that Ron Barassi actually flew to Santa Teresa to try and sign him.
Is that right?
He was unlucky and unable to do it, but obviously his son is a star as well.
The great Ron Barassi. Advantage paid. I'm not really sure what that was for. Here he is, Palmer again. Goes through the legs. McKenzie. No, it's Clark, sorry. Handball coming back. Matricardi. Armat.
It's all buff.
Slippery.
So far, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I'm liking it. I think we're back, Rick. I think we've got a game on our hands, Ricky boy. Blake gets pulled down in a tackle. Waratah under huge pressure. The clearing kick there from Hetherington. That's all Buffs back there. Pendlebury swings around. Atkinson. Darwin Buffalo's women's Premier League coach, and a bloody good one too. That's a nice kick. Clark being held onto. He's going to win the free kick. Buffs are winning all those little free kicks, Rick. They're getting back into it, aren't they?
Moving the ball quickly.
McKenzie.
I'd go forwards instead of going
sideways. I'm not sure about that kick. Stokes pops it over the top. Pendlebury.
All it does is allow Tars to get numbers behind the ball.
So here's Palmer again. Let's get shoved out. Clark throws it on the right. Up to, it's a big shove in the back. And it's our boy, Lockleyak.
We claimed him early, Nick.
Yeah, I'm all over it.
And I'm backing him for a hanger, like a mark of the year type.
Tonight?
Yep, tonight.
All right. Watch this space. And Lockleyak lining up for goal number 2, Nev.
I got a test for you later to pronounce who is Morbar, because I am going to fail.
Yep. Okay.
Wow, that's the alphabet.
Yeah, it is, eh?
Yep. Get you to do a letter count on that, Nev. As Lockleyak, our boy, I claimed him first. Remember that?
No, I was before you.
Wow. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, Rick. Let's see if he dobs this. Stutters in, and he has dobbed it. And there we go. He opens his account.
The Buffs, who were pretty average in the first quarter, are now within a goal.
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's a vibe, Rick. It's a vibe.
We have a game on our hands. Only 5 point the difference. I'm loving it.
So almost 5 minutes played in the second quarter. It's Waratah 20, Buffs 15.
I think that happens, doesn't it? If you're in front, you have a chance. So, well done.
And the rain stopped.
Oh, jeez, it's just unfolding to be just a great match, isn't it, Nev?
Oh, my goodness. Saturday night in Darwin.
Saturday night?
Right at TIO Stadium, Waratah. It's going
Why
on.
would you want to be at Mitchell Street when you can be here? It's bloody unreal.
I think you're craving or missing Mitchell Street. You've mentioned it so many times.
I'm not at all. I am not at all. Here's Stokes out of the middle. Geez, they're winning all these centre clearances now, Rick, too. I don't reckon they had one in the first quarter. Although that kick's chopped off. Waratah from half back. That's a nice kick.
Good grab as well. No.
Almost. Timmy Aldridge goes backwards. Maroney almost gets over the top. Max Kennedy. Tommy Clark. Timmy Aldridge just pulled up there. And holding the ball. So good pressure. A fair bit going on.
Nick Gooch.
Nick Gooch not happy. So Gooch, as Rick alluded to earlier, contested ball machine. So Maroney goes with the hands to Aldridge. He's a quick unit, Rick. Gets into a canter now. It's a nice kick.
Our man.
Oh, massive shove out.
Our man.
Umpire said nothing's doing. Oh, no, it's coming back.
Oh, that went through as well.
Yeah, that was goal of the year. Probably not, but it's coming back. It was a huge shove out, wasn't it, Rick?
Yeah, free kick every day.
So that's coming back to Alex Maloney. As we say, big Chris Atkinson having a well-earned rest on the bench, the big man. So the kick goes out wide, centre wing. Is that Palmer putting a bit of a step on? Yeah, some fancy footwork. It could be away here, Buffs. Palmer again. Spinning into trouble. Umpire circling and says, my ball, lads. Let's have a ball up.
5 points in it.
So the tap is a good one. They're away here. Waratah, Godden. It's a nice kick up to half forward. This is better from Waratah.
Good spread there by Brody Carroll.
Oh,
some big boys going at that.
And the got up too. And chopped off there. Disappointing kick. It's Callum Searle. Winds around on the right, top of the square. McKenzie flies, drops what he probably should have taken. But the Buffs getting numbers back. Oh, big mistake there, Maroney. And that's a sausage. Good goal there. Going to Robbie Turnbull. And they get one on when the Buffs had all the momentum, Rick.
They did. It's funny how it happens. They dominated the first 8 minutes of this quarter, and then they go down and a little bit of a scuffle, saying hello to each other. And Turnbull kicks a goal.
Jake Sutton just giving a bit of advice.
See the replay here. McKenzie usually wraps those up. Jake Sutton from the Calder Cannons and also played with the Coburg Football Club in the VFL.
There you go. So he's Burke. Long kick here, Stokes.
Oh, they won't catch it.
Look at that.
They won't catch
Look,
it.
he arches the back.
So quick.
He's away. Probably should have a bounce. He does, and he almost gets chased down. The kick goes inside. 50 now.
Good reply, Buffs.
Ooh.
Nearly.
What's the face? Fair boy again. Wacko Wiak. So Waratah, the left back pocket for them. Just looking to hold on to the ball a bit here. Bit of control footy, Rick.
Yeah.
Callum Searle.
Let's hope the ball's not too slippery because it is been raining a little bit and it is quite hot.
Callum Searle goes inboard with the
That's
kick.
what I'm talking about. Buffs will just hurt you if you turn this footy over there.
Joel Stevenson, good enough to get it out to Blake.
Got away with it.
He sure did there. Drop mark there from Collis. Goes backward. This is Tom Fields.
Good handball.
Some hands in the back action there happening. And there's a clever handball to Seed and Kerneth. So the Buffs with the ball back up to half forward and free kick every day of the week.
How hot do you think it's out there, Ricky?
Yeah, I think it's about 36 today. Well, it would have cooled down a bit when now the sun's gone down. But
Yeah, apparently.
humidity's always high after a bit of rain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 85% humidity at the moment, and
Is that
26.
Is that all?
Yeah.
I might
That
go.
just shows you how tough and
It has cooled down then.
I might go and run 20 Ks after this.
It's only 26.3 out there. Feels like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Usually when that humidity's like that, makes the yellow ball a piece of soap. So.
What's happening here? Umpires wanted a few different ways.
Signalled a few ways, yeah.
So Pendlebury half back.
Good grab.
Nice body work, although dropped in the end. And Collinson. Bit of high action there. Umpire putting the whistle away. Joey Collinson sees it went over the line. We'll have a boundary throw-in.
Not to be all doom and gloom, but did you notice the 50-metre mark has been changed to 500 for this game? It's to signify the number of people who are seriously injured or die on our roads in the Northern Territory.
That's a lot.
Oh, very interesting.
So the kick up to half forward for Waratah. And just slapped that one over the line.
It's scrappy, hasn't it, the last couple of minutes? It does that. That yellow footy is like a piece of soap.
There's Rob Turnbull hammering that one over the line. Buffs got off to a nice start in this second quarter, Rick, but they sort of just gone down a touch, haven't they?
Down a bit, haven't they?
So at half forward for Waratah, just trying to get that one out. Quick kick coming out of the pack there from Cossack, and it's going to come back though. So Waratah on the outer wing. McKenzie will chew this one up this time.
Brody Carroll, poor turnover.
It's hanging in the air, but it's going to be okay.
They've got the speed, use the footy, energise it from the back half, but it's gone with another slow play. Oh, my God.
Seed and Kernoth just turns it over. And, well, Jake Sutton will have a shot at goal. Just on the slight angle. Geez, they kill you, don't they, Rick?
Yeah, it hasn't been the best football that I've seen this year in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, but they had a player on through the middle, and yeah, they just turned the foot, just didn't execute properly.
Jake Sutton for Waratah. Just on the slide angle, will kick from about 40 out. Gets into a trot. The kick's underway. Is a good one. And Jake Sutton gets his first.
And a couple of good things this quarter, Jake Sutton. Said the boy from Calder Cannons and was listed by the Coburg Football Club in the VFL as well.
And he's only really young too. Finished school last year.
Wow.
What birthday are we rolling with? What year is that? 02?
I'm not really sure. I was chatting with him at the training session the other day. I'll check that out. But, yeah, he's from Sunbury in Victoria and only been in Darwin for 2.5 months. He reckons he's finding it very hot, not good with his pale skin, he reckons.
No. He'll get found out pretty quick in the sun.
Red hair, pale skin. not great for a Territorian.
No. And he always has to have 2 blue Powerades a night before a game.
Yeah, fair enough.
Stokes getting the handball out. Some good crowd advice.
I think that's Tom Sandry, ex-Waratah's champion. Always lets the umpire
Callum
gives him a little bit of advice.
Callum Searle taking a good mark, contested mark there in amongst a few Buff players.
Kick 2 in a row here, Buffs, and back off to a handy lead. Sid Seal be leading Waratah's best and fairest, the former Port Melbourne player.
Gonzale with the kick is always right. So Buff's looking to move this one quickly from full-back. It's Stokes. Has Pendlebury if he wants him. Ignores that. With a kick.
Great kick, wasn't it?
Timmy Aldridge works into space nicely, that man.
About 5 people around that footy. Had to be centimetre perfect.
It looked risky off the boot, as did that one. Nice pirouette over there. That's Blake with the handball. This is good from the Waratah, although the one just gets picked up in the air. It's Kennedy.
They've got a 2v1 Buffs here. They should score, but well done by, who's that, Gooch? Very well done.
Joe Collinson puts his head over the ball. Crunching tackle there from Lockwiak. There's a kick into space. Palmer in pursuit. And that one's over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. What do they need to do here, Rick?
Get a goal? Buffs if they score. That would be very handy if they tapped it down the Rovers' throat, down Stokes' throat, and they kicked the goal.
So Atkinson, Westerberg coming over the top of that man, and we'll have another stoppage.
It's like us in the box here. We're kind of willing them to get that goal.
We're not barracking. We just want a goal. So Waratah, that one's gone over the line, has it? Not quite. It stays in. Could have been deliberate.
Yeah, I would have paid that deliberate.
Yeah.
I'm sick of boundary throws. There's too many of them.
There's a free kick's being pulled out here for too high by the looks of things. Yep.
Thanks to Stevens. His father was a premiership player for Waratahs 20 years ago. I think he signed with West Adelaide during the week as well. I think he was heading down, but COVID stopped him, I think, actually. But the borders opened again today.
Tom Fields on the left. Oh, Moroney dropped probably what he should have taken. They're on here, Waratah. Oh, nice defensive spoil, although spinning out of trouble. That is a great goal to Cam Arnold. Spinning out, pirouette style, bit of ballet sort of vibe there, Rick.
Very good.
Done it very elegantly.
Cam Arnold, he won the medal in the Catherine Footy League the season that's just been. Playing for the Catherine Camels, and he works as a builder down there in Catherine. Drives 3 hours up to play with Tars every week.
That's dedication.
And working as a builder out in this heat wouldn't be nice either.
No.
How far did you ever travel for your footy?
Me?
Yeah.
I think from Jingly to Marara, which was about 3 Ks, I think.
Oh my goodness, I'm impressed.
Fair bit of work, Rick.
It's the best thing about living in Darwin, I think. You can get anywhere in 10 minutes.
Josh Carmichael with the kick up to Collis. Looks to move it quickly. They're away again. He's Carmichael. That's a nice kick. And it's all Waratah. Jay McGrath taking that mark just inside the 50. Cam Stokes, the coach of the Buffs, will be fuming in the coach's box. That was a bit too early. It was a bit of a training drill, Rick.
Certainly was.
And, Jay McGrath will do a kick from just outside of 50, I would have thought. So here he is, that man, Jay McGrath. With the awkward kick. So McKenzie out of his hands. Stokes down there. Oh, it pops out again. Oof.
Too easy, that.
It was.
The Catherine man nearly got that again.
Yes.
Cam Arnold.
He's on. He looks on tonight. Cam Arnold. Stokes to Pendlebury. Oh, drop mark. They're under pressure here, the Buffs. They're just holding on. Stokes just chips it over the top, and oh no, a drop mark in the end. Yeah, they've worked it again here, Waratah. Here's a banana, and that's a bit of a stinker of a banana, and it goes right across the face. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Close to time on. Thought they were going to kick one there, Tars. There'd been that many mistakes made by Buffs at every opportunity.
6-4-40 to the Buffs, 2-4-16. Late in the second quarter, a bit of a push out from Atkinson. Umpire didn't see that one. Stokes with the handball over the top to Moroney. Goes backwards with the handball to McKenzie. He goes long down the line. It's a good kick, although it's going just over the head of Aldridge. They're going to reload here again, Waratah. It's a good kick here to Tom Fields. Tom Fields plays on. The kick is left. There's a bit of a scuffle off the ball too. A fair bit going on. And a bounce on the full, was it, in the end?
Yeah, I think the wet season might be getting to these blokes, I think. Too warm today.
A lot of the players come from Victoria, so they wouldn't be used to these conditions, would they?
So McKenzie asked to play on now by the umpire. The kick to right half back for Buffs. There's a fair bit of candy being sold there on the outer side. That's a good kick inboard as well. It's out of Searle's hands. He might get it back here. Jake Sutton. Jake Sutton wrapped up in a strong tackle. Buffs under pressure. And the free kick. Looks like it's going the way of Rob Turnbull, I think. But Rick, we thought we had a bit of a game on our hands. It's just gone all Waratah sense, hasn't it? fair bit going on in the grandstand, Ricky boy.
There is. TIO's supporters up and about.
I'll get down there and join them at half time.
Kick 2 or 3 this quarter. Young.
Who's Jakey Sutton?
The fair-skinned guy.
Jake Sutton, fair skin and all, goes with the kick. That's a good one. Well done to him. And Waratah extend the lead. 7-4-46 to Darwin Buffaloes. 2-4-16, 22 minutes gone in the second quarter.
Find out what this free kick's for. Here we go here, maybe.
Well, that can't be it. Maybe there.
Oh, the face massage, maybe.
Bit of a face massage. How are you, pal? Would you like a face massage?
Have you received a few of those over the years, Ricky?
Certainly have.
The great Spud Frawley calls them ear massages.
Ear massage.
Love a good. He used to love it too, didn't he? The late great Danny Frawley. Waratah just dominating out of the middle now. They've got the game back on their terms, although
it's a poor turnover, isn't it?
Yeah, Stokes has Pendlebury. It's a dodgy-looking kick. Yeah, it's chopped off to Ned Lanyon, goes backwards. Waratah just doing it too easy here at the moment. Josh Carmichael takes a mark, looks to play on, taps the ball on the ground. He's gone old school. That's a good kick. But nice defense coming from the Buffs defender. And
it's getting a little bit undisciplined, Buffalo.
Yeah, they are. And 50. 50. It's Jake Sutton.
The umpires sent out a memo 3 weeks ago. Any back chatting, automatic 50. So.
This is for goal number 3, I think, Rick.
Oh, this is my man for Waratah, I think.
Yeah, you've gone the early claim, early crow. And your man gets his third. And extend that lead out. 8-4-52 to Darwin Buffaloes. 2-4-16, 23 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
Jake Sutton was telling me that Ross Smith from the Colden Cannons is his biggest influence of his footy career.
Ross Smith?
Yeah.
Played for a very good football club, Ross Smith. North Melbourne Football Club.
There you go.
Number 15, very good footballer. Played nearly 200 games, I think, for the Kangaroos. Unlucky, I think he missed out on the 96 premiership. He retired the next year.
Is that right?
Chris Atkins on that screen there.
The mister.
With a mister, which you wouldn't blame him.
No.
Starting to warm up in here, actually.
Yeah, I reckon the aircon needs turning on. Or we go the commentators' union, one of the two.
Yeah. You'll be hearing from us. Don't you worry.
Nick will go at you with his mo.
Yeah. I don't care. So back in the middle. Stokes doing it tough on the deck for the Buffs. Quick kick. Comes up to Brodie Carroll direction. He's going to get it back here, Brodie Carroll. It's a bit of volleyballing. We've seen a bit of volleyball tonight, Rick. I don't mind it.
Yes.
If it works, Mackenzie. Oh, good pressure there coming from Mackenzie late. This is a nice build-up here. Ned Lanyon goes backward with the kick. Gets to 50 on the siren. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. It's a point. No score, umpire.
Fair roost.
Single as it was a fair roost.
You're watching NITV's coverage of the 2020-21 TIO NTFL season from TIO Stadium in Darwin. Darwin Buffaloes 2-4-16 to Waratah 8-4-52, and we'll be back after the break with the next half.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Absolutely zero.
Zero.
Yeah, definitely.
It has to be 0.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's asking too much.
Domestic violence is everybody's business.
And it's not just the physical abuse, it's the things we don't see.
It is hurting our families. It is killing our families.
A lot of people have been silent to this fact, and I think it's about time we all speak up together and say no more to this form of abuse.
No more.
No more. No more family violence.
No more to the family violence.
No more. No more.
No more!
Time to escape, cause I'm in need of warmer weather. Sail upon the stream to find there's someplace better. And I'm going far and wide. Ooh.
Great Northern Brewing Co. The beer from up here.
On Territory roads, anything can happen. So you need to drive to the conditions. Speeding can get you into all sorts of trouble. Dirt roads aren't just dusty. When it's hard to see, they're dangerous. At water crossings, remember, you're driving a motor car, not a boat. High water can be deep trouble. All sorts of animals can be on the road, so watch out. And if the weather is bad, slow down, you mob. Drive to the conditions and arrive in good condition.
The time to kickstart your business is now. Get your message across with the experienced local TV production team at Kick Digital. Cost effective, rapid turnaround, exceptional service. Kick Digital. Television production energised.
CFS Schoolwear is the perfect choice for quality custom-made school uniforms. Ideal for all school-related activities. 50 or 500 students, we have what you need. Contact CFS Gear for your free CFS Schoolwear quote today.
Getting my hands on the footy and just being with my mates.
I like being outdoors. It just makes me happy. I don't like it when I get yelled at.
It's pretty embarrassing when someone's shouting at you halfway through the game.
It makes me feel like I'm useless and I can't do anything.
We're just kids.
We're just here to have fun.
Let us do what we love.
Just let kids be kids.
AFL Northern Territory would like to remind spectators that congregating at the team huddles is not permitted during the breaks.
Each year, around 43 people die and over 500 are seriously injured on our roads.
Every club, every player, every spectator has or knows someone who's been affected by road trauma.
0 is more than just a number, it's a goal.
Achieving 0 deaths and serious injuries on Territory roads isn't a one-person job.
Like in footy, on the field we play hard but we always have each other's backs.
On the road it's the same. We all have a part to play to get everyone home safely.
This Saturday, we'll be wearing yellow armbands with pride to honour the lives lost on our roads and to raise awareness for road safety.
Remember, there's more to lose than just a game of footy.
Oh my God, did you see that?
Brett, what are you doing?
Speeding. There's no future in it.
The NTFL clubs and umpires would like to share the following events and messages and thank their sponsors for the 2021 TIO NTFL season. For more information, please visit the relevant club or umpire's Facebook page.
Welcome back to NITV's coverage of the TIO NTFL season. Round 8 action. Waratah's Buffs back underway. Chris Atkinson wins that tap down and went straight to big Westerberg. Oh, the umpire was about to ping him for holding the ball. And they didn't. Here's Josh Carmichael. Low Chisler. Cut off there by Stokes. That's a good kick to Jared Stokes on this occasion.
Quick go, pull the trigger.
Oh, he plays on. He runs around, has a bounce. Nice Shepherd coming on, runs around 2, has a second bounce, gets to 48. Yeah. The kick up to the top of the square. Oh, the fly from the side.
That's my man.
Is it good? Hey, back up, Rick. Back up, Rick. There's Lockowiak. Makes a good mark. But Rick, let's just talk briefly about that first half. Buffs, pretty average.
Very poor. Not the greatest half of football that I've seen this year. Hopefully she'll improve. And started all right. You see Jared Stokes run around 2 blokes, get the ball forward, and my man take a decent contested grab at the front of the square. He shouldn't miss from here.
Lockowiak. Goal number 2, drills it. And Buffs just the start they needed.
A much needed goal.
Yes, as I said 2 years ago, very close to being drafted. This guy went to the combine and he won the vertical leap. And he's from the Sturt Football Club. Look at this Stokes. God, wouldn't you love to be able to run this quickly? This runs around people.
Yeah, it's pretty good, Rick.
Like it's a joke.
Yeah, it's not bad being able to run like that. Good fly from the side there, wasn't it? Oof.
Decent grab.
Rick, if you ever had a racehorse, I think you should call it My Man.
My Man?
Yep.
Or Jared Stokes, I'll call him that as well.
Be winning a fair bit of prize money, I reckon, Rick. Back in the middle, Westerberg wins the tap down. It's a clearance. Not quite out yet. Umpire says I'll ball this one up. So Atkinson, ground level, gets a handball away. He's going to get the free kick too, the big man.
Jersey sling.
Bit of sling action.
Chris Atkinson, his father was probably the greatest fullback in the history of the Buffaloes Football Club. Certainly up there, David, is a 200-game player and a life member of the AFLNT.
Matt getting the handball out to Aldridge. Just gets somehow gets a boot to it. There's a free kick coming back to Palmer. Right at centre half forward, Palmer looks to move it quickly. Here he is. Lockowiak.
May get him into the game. Be a fair kick from here, about 40 out directly in front, but I'm sure a player of his ability won't be a problem.
Lining up for goal number 3.
Going back Ben Brown, going back about 100 metres.
Ben Brown, of course, got picked up, did he, Rick, by Melbourne?
Yes, draft swapped. He left a great football club and gone to the Demons.
An average one. Lockowiak. He's on the approach. From about 40. The kick is a good one.
Buffs, up and about.
2 in a row.
This happened in the second quarter. It lasted 5 minutes. Hopefully this one can last a bit longer.
I'm not going to get excited this time, Rick.
Yeah.
Try it, Nick.
I don't know. What we got? 4 goals, 1. That would be 25 points. Rick, 25.
And he didn't even count on his fingers.
Yeah, I know. So, Buffs getting the first 2 all through our man, Lockowiak. Westerberg. Atkinson decided to stay ground level this time. Quick kick coming out of there, out to centre wing. Bit of a foot race on. Matricardi just overcooks it. Nice tackle. Should have been a free kick, but umpire says play on. And the mark taken there by Maxi Kennedy. Looks to go inboard.
Found a bit of
Clark.
the footy.
Clark gets out of trouble. Goes backwards to Stokes. That's a nice kick. To another Stokes. Said that a few times tonight. Stokes to Stokes.
Yeah.
Stokes central. That's a bit risky. McKenzie body lines the ball, does well. The kick.
Our man in the goal square.
Here's Palmer on the right. He loves them ones.
He doesn't miss
He
them.
eats them for breakfast, Rick.
Yes.
Too easy.
3 goals in 5 minutes. This is a different Buffalo side.
It is. I wonder what Cam Stokes had to say at halftime. Rick, what would you have said?
3, I would have said, can you come out and kick 3 goals in 5 minutes, I would have said. And that's what I reckon Cameron Stokes has said. And McKenzie, I like that. Long kick, deep entry, 1-on-1. And this bloke just eats it.
Nev, this is why he's one of the best coaches in the territory, our man here, Ricky Boy. See that? I would have said 3 in 5 minutes. Look at that. Too easy.
If coaching was only that easy.
I'd be a bloody good one.
If coaching was that easy, I'd still have hair, actually, I think.
I remember once I said to a team I was working at Elko Island, and I didn't know much about coaching, Rick, and I said, boys, it's my birthday, just go and win. And they did.
Wow.
Let's go, this coaching's easy. Coaching's easy.
And then did you quit because you were a winner?
Hung up the boots or the whiteboard or whatever, the coach's board.
Whistle.
Yeah, whistle. Free kick coming back. It's going the way of the Waratah.
Can the Buffs turn it around, Rick?
Don't know. As I said last time, it lasted 5 minutes. I hope it lasts a bit longer this time.
Rob Turnbull goes deep inside, attacking 50 with a nice penetrating kick. Waratah work it back out to half forward. They've turned it over. Some nice footwork. Yeah, they're away here, Buffs.
They're a totally different side, aren't they, in the second half?
Yeah, they are. I know about that. Oh, Maxi Field. What was it? Field? Tom Field, sorry. Drops it. Gets rid of it. Oh, geez, there's a fair bit going on. Stokes paddles it forward. Nice sneaky little kick.
Little grubber.
Maxi Kennedy.
Something from the State of Origin on Wednesday night.
Maxi Kennedy goes back to Timmy Aldridge. Have a look at that. He's just put the pedal to the metal. It's a nice kick too.
I don't reckon that was supposed to go to Jared Collinson, but
you claim it.
Now our man.
Bokwiak, have a look at him. Whoa! What a grab. Not bad, Rick. See, we claim him early, don't we? And we know talent when we see it, Rick.
Cool surfy hair.
Yeah. What a bloke. What a dreamboat. Have a look.
Cool boots.
Yeah.
Bit of man crushing hat.
Hey, he's got a bit of swagger. I like
Oh.
it. I like it. Bokwiak, hope I'm getting his name right. So, tough kick. We've got the good angle here from right behind him in the commentary box. Bokwiak lining up for goal number 4, if you don't mind. There he is. This is the Waratahs giving it to him, man. Out of bounds on the full. Have a listen to him. Absolutely revving him. He smothers, he kicks goals, he takes grabs.
Boundary umpire, just throw the ball in and the fight will stop. Watch. Good umpiring, outstanding umpiring.
Get it going.
Collinson.
Joey Collinson. Oh, Lockwiak gets it onto the right. Have a look around this, around the corner, and it's just sky.
It's an excitement machine.
That was a good point, though, wasn't it, Rick?
I reckon he should work at Monsoons on Ladies' Night.
Please don't say anything more. I'm about to lose it.
These have gone a bit pear-shaped tonight. Hope you're enjoying the coverage.
Oh, they should score your Buffs. Stokes is around. I reckon they're in strife, Tars.
See the pressure building.
Jared Stokes is around. It just causes turnovers.
So Joey Collinson going to do the kicking in duties for the Buffs.
Palmer in the goal square is where I'd go. Let's play
Look,
on.
He's got it.
It's fine. 5 metres around. Let's play on.
He's signalling that way. Palmer, he's way back. Everyone flew for the Waratahs. Nice paddle out. Armat gets taken high. Umpire says play on. Umpire circling down says my ball, lads. It's been a good opening 10 minutes here from Buffs.
Kick one here, Buffs, and they're within 2 goals, which would, if you had said that at half time.
I would have said, Rick, you're having a bubble bath, mate.
Yes.
No way.
And
Buffs look at this.
Free kick.
Oh.
Wow. Within 2 goals.
Umpire Joel Morrison down there. I think that's Joel Morrison, is it?
I don't think Joel Morrison's retired. I think you might have got the wrong one.
No, umpire.
Oh, it is Joel Morrison. It is. The head of NT Cricket. So.
The CEO, he's a great man.
Sent him an email during the week. He replied us immediately. Good bloke.
I think he mustn't have a lot on. It takes me at least 3 hours, Rick. Send me one through the week. See how long it takes.
That just might mean that you're not efficient.
That's right. He's extremely efficient. Me, not so much. Here's Ahmad to open up the account fee. This man.
It was his out of office reply.
That is a goal. That is a goal. Sorry.
Bus with him.
Short Ahmad.
That is unbelievable.
That's a really good joke, Rick.
Like,
I've got to give you some credit. That is a ripping, very plain, very sort of basic joke, but gee, it worked.
Can you tell other people I'm a funny guy?
Yeah, you are.
You're just a man of many
No one
talents.
in Darwin believes me when I tell them.
It was his out of office. Holy dolly.
These guys are out of control, but Tars are in control, but kind of. I'm about to lose it, but yeah, 12 points of difference between Tars and Buffaloes.
So that's
with
what's
11
out of
minutes.
control. Is that 12 points in this game. I reckon Ryanair's would be ropeable.
Yeah, well, Cam Stokes would have a smile ear to ear. As they're almost out here. Waratah. Joey Collinson gets wrapped up immediately. A lot of pressure. It's a hot pill. Umpire circling and says, I'll do this. I'll take charge here.
Just walked through the Cantillas bar before, and Waratah's Anthony Hoban, captain their last 2 premierships, was in there with Gary Smart and Tommy Sandry. Champions of the club, they would be fuming at this start by the Waratahs Football Club.
Ned Stevens get the quick kick out of there. Good pressure coming from behind. Here's Oakes. A little bit of a shove out there. McKenzie could have won a free kick. Oh, Waratah looking to get a quick one back, although it was Jay McGrath on that occasion. Couldn't quite get boots a ball. Yeah, good pressure coming from behind too. That one should go over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in.
It'll be interesting to see. Sometimes this can happen. A team will give it everything for like the first 12 minutes or 10 minutes or so, but they spend a lot of petrol tickets, and then the opposition team can usually kick 1 or 2. So we'll see what happens here.
Atkinson throwing his arm up in the air. He's just ran from the other end of the ground. Didn't quite get there in the end.
Waratahs, how can it hit the ground and then you're able to pick up a ground ball like that?
Maroney getting the quick kick. Oakes. Here he is, Oakesy. Now, well done by that man, Oakes. Westerberg. There's a free kick going downfield for holding. There's a mark anyway.
Language.
Oh, sorry.
Spectators.
Should have got the beep happening. Where's that? You got that button over there, Nev? Need to get that happening. Here's Tommy Fields.
Tom Field from Southport Footy Club in the NITV will have joined the NITV/VFL for next year.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that all sort of finds out. I think he's 50. Rick, this is really undisciplined stuff.
That's what can let themselves down with Buffs. Like they've had 12 minutes of amazing, watchable football, and then they go and do that.
They get it back to 12 points, and then it's going to slip back out to 18. Disappointing. Anyway, Tommy Fields. He gets the goal and get the lead back out to 18.
Oi. Good handball. Westerberg, who's played well, hit that target. Sue Cotts on the bench there does a power of work for the Waratahs Football Club there. The
Great
sort
person.
of people that keep football clubs running. Outstanding volunteer.
She is sensational. Back in the middle, Atkinson and Westerberg. Westerberg with a nice tap over the back.
Outstanding.
Beautiful, straight down Carmichael's throat. Chopped off at half back though. Here's Stokes for the Buffs. Spins out of trouble. It's a handball away. It's going to come back in though. Fly from the back from Maroney. Ooh, nice bump coming in from the side. And they're out here. Buffs, if they can just get it out. Stokes is held up for the moment. Goes with the hands back inboard. Ahmad. Oh, big bump. Took on 2 or 3. Got a high tackle. So he'll get the free kick. Left half back for Buffs. Looks to move it quickly. Ahmad. Looking to control the ball here. Timmy Eldridge. Goes down the line.
Just can't let the Buffs Footy Club do this, Tars. You just got to force them here into a bailout kick.
And here it is in the Palmer direction. Stands under it. 2-on-1. The 2 win. Well, Stevens. So Waratah right half back, sorry. Zach Westerberg. Oh, he's turned it over.
It's been called back.
What was that for, Rick?
Don't know.
No, we don't need to get into detail. It's going back to big Zach Westerberg. Big unit. That was an extraordinary tap, that last tap, Rick.
Yeah, it was.
Loving that. Loving his ruck work.
Last of the Mohicans haircut.
Yeah, loving that too. So Waratah just looking to control the ball back here. As you said, Buffs did all the attacking early in the second, and they've done that in the third. So let's see if they can keep that pressure on the Buffs, make a game of it.
Played well back there. The brother of Collingwood champion Scott Pendlebury.
It's not the best kick from that man. They've turned it over. So that's a bit of a high tackle. Umpire says no, it's not. Nick, what would you know? You're 100 metres away.
Brody Carroll. Got a bit of goss on Brody Carroll. I might drop that later on, actually.
Ooh. Oh, is it a bit of a bombshell?
Yeah,
bombshell.
Probably make the NT News tomorrow.
Oh, I love a bomb. Gray's upstairs. He'll be listening. Hold on, Gray. Free kick going the Buffs way. Chris Atkinson. Bit of a shove out. So Chris Atkinson looking around. Not a lot doing. Just a kick to the outer side. Stokes. A little chipper. A little work to Timmy Aldridge. Looks like he's moved up to half forward, Rick.
Yeah, they might have done that there, or the wing. Good call.
Thank you. Here he is, Tim Aldridge.
I know, like Buffs, when they do this, it doesn't work for him, does it?
No.
He's got 5 numbers behind the footy. Tails just got to try and control it by foot. Buffs.
A little bit of a flick out the back. Umpire says that's all right. So they somehow managed to work it up inside 50, although it just pops out again. Ishmael Palmer held without it. Umpire says that's no problems. Bodies flying around, stacks on, and have a stoppage.
Well, some tired boys. Last 2 minutes has been pretty slow.
They can't afford to let the lead get out anymore, Rick.
No.
So that one's going straight over the line. Boundary throw-in. No, Rick, don't be silly.
I was not a fan of boundary throw-ins. I like umpires.
Yeah, you hate them.
We're not here to watch them.
No, it's fair to say we're not. There's Mikey Coombs down there, is it?
Mikey Coombs must be injured.
He's had a good year, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's played pretty well. 2-time St Mary's Premiership player. Moved over to Buffs last year.
So the ball's inside, attacking 50. Some nice work from that young man. Here he is, Lockwiak. Somehow he just works himself into the contest. He looks out of the contest and then he gets back in, doesn't he?
Yep.
He's a good young player. Great talent.
Be a handy one here for Buffs. Going 3/4 time, 2 goals down. If they could score from this stoppage. And they could with a free kick.
Here we go.
And the Cossack, isn't it?
Armat. He's lining up for goal number 2. Young Sean Armat.
It's unbelievable that they could be kick this goal and go into 3/4 time in a winnable position. Sam Godden comes onto the field.
A contested ball. So here he is, Shawnee Armat. Lining up for goal number 2. And 30 out. It's a good kick. He likes it off the boot. So do the Buffs fans, and they're back in it.
Puts him into a position, doesn't he, that they could certainly challenge.
Absolutely. What do you reckon, Nev?
It's looking closer and closer. Darwin Buffalo is a 47 to Tars 59. So what's that, 12 points?
Hold on.
Was when I went to school.
Hold on. Yeah, 12 points.
Yeah, Nick and I are counting our fingers again.
We use the toes on that occasion.
Love your form.
We'll have a look at the bomb of the weather at 3/4 time. I reckon, Nev, see if there's anything floating around.
Sam Godden out of the middle.
Sam Godden straight out of the middle, too easy.
Very average kick.
Pendlebury. Sutton, nice hands up to that man. Callum Searle around the corner. Great goal. Instant reply. And the lead comes back out to 18.
It's too easy. You just were able to go into half-time and 3/4 time in a really good position, and you let them kick a goal in under 8 seconds. Need a bit more pressure coming through there. An average football kick, just didn't need to keep, and then they just got representation around the footy, and he tracked the footy and spread well. Seal from the middle, done really well.
It's come from Edith Vale in Melbourne, first season in the NTFL, and reckons he'll be here for the entire season.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, and big cheerio to his dad, Brian, who's watching.
And yeah, Brian
Sealsey.
Nice tap from Kirby, but straight down Stokes' throat. Bit of pressure coming over the back. This is good, although that's straight up in the air. 3 Waratah players fly for it. Bit too easy in the end. No, that's a average kick. They're away. It's a good race. Timmy Eldridge gets there first. That's holding the ball. Yeah, they pay. You pay them. You pay them every day of the week.
Those Waratahs give 2 people. Oh, is this 50? No.
Cossack and a blood rule coming off. I think that's Timmy Eldridge. Plenty
of cordial being drunk down there by those give 2.
A lot of banter.
Could there be hydrating after their game?
A lot of banter. Have to check that hydration after this game. So Cossack. Smothered ball. Well done, although that kick's an average one. You heard the Waratah faithful go, hey, and then not the best.
He jumped the fence pretty quick, number.
It was pretty easy. Riley Matricati looks to go backwards.
Oh, what's going on?
Mackenzie with the handball. He'll get it back, Mackenzie. Must have himself in his own Supercoach team. It's 2 possessions. Here he is. Okwiak. That's a handball away. Oh, nice.
Good tackle.
Great tackle coming from Stokes.
Collinson.
Joey Collinson. I don't mind him from here, Rick.
He's kicked woefully, but he is a very good kick. Oh, I think about to go, but the number 1 umpire said no.
Joey Collinson, I actually don't mind him from here.
Centers it. Oh, it's horrendous. The worst I've ever seen him kick, Joe Collinson.
Yeah, he's had a bit of an off night, young fella. O'Carroll. It's a long kick down the line. Everyone flies. Waratah stay on the deck. They're away. Sutton with a nice handball.
Well, 2v1.
Lanyon. Oh, geez, they're on here. They should score here. There's a lot happening. I don't know what's going on. It's all happening. Anyway, Cam Arnold takes it.
No, Buffaloes are getting the ball back.
Oh, all it, really. And he's just dropped the ball.
50. Is that 50?
There's so much going on. I'm so confused, Rick. Where am I?
Oh,
that should have been 50.
Not sure what went on there.
Riley Matricati.
Crowd are up and about.
They are. Here's Stokes. Gets held up. Nice work by Carmichael, holding him up on the mark. So Stokes. Long kick. It's all happening.
At 3/4 time, Waratahs lead Darwin Buffalo 65-47. You're watching NITV's coverage of the 2020-21 TIO NTFL season from TIO Stadium in Darwin. We'll be back after this short break for the final quarter.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
In the past 10 years, more than 200 loved ones have died on Territory roads because of drink driving.
We've had enough of the carnage on our roads.
We've had enough of putting broken bodies back together.
I've had enough telling parents their child will never be coming home.
We've had enough of losing our best and fairest.
We've had enough pain and sadness to last a lifetime.
One for the road, mate?
Nah, mate. Enough's enough.
It's time we said enough's enough.
Head on in to Kazali's Palmerston Club. Business meetings, coffee breaks, or just unwinding, Kazali's has you covered. It's the perfect spot for a catch-up with friends, with stylish function areas suitable for any occasion. Sensational meals. Our family-friendly bistro has plenty of delicious options. All the latest machines in our modern gaming room. Get around the pool tables and prove your skills. Fancy a flutter? We've got full betting facilities available. Kazali's Palmerston Club, making a difference.
So we can feel forever, yeah, feel together, real together. No one can stop. No one can stop. Nothing can ever bring me down.
Time to escape, cause I'm in need of warmer weather. Sail upon the stream to find there's someplace better. And I'm going far and wide.
Great Northern Brewing Co. The beer from up here.
Intersport, new concept store now open in Casuarina Square. Come in and check out a world-class shopping experience.
Dedicated sports zones.
Now stocking only the biggest brands in tennis, cricket, fitness from treadmills to benches, boxing, swimming, darts, pool and table tennis. For awesome service and advice,
come in and see it.
Still locally owned and operated, the all-new Intersport concept store.
Now open at Casuarina Square.
AFL Northern Territory would like to remind spectators that congregating at the team huddles is not permitted during the breaks.
Cheers anyway.
If you're going to drink, don't drive. Who's your sober Bob?
The record time here at TIO Stadium, it's the Tires 25.65, leading the Buffs 75.47. The third quarter back in the field.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium, back underway. Zach Westerberg winning that one down, a nice tap, holding the ball. Here we go. Let's see how they start this time as, the other commentators get back into position, Rick. Better quarter from, as Rick just gets the old mic happening, better quarter from the Buffs that time, Rick.
Yeah, it was, and my mic was ready well before that anyway. But no, they were outstanding to get back in this game. Would have liked to have not let that sheep one in at the end there, but in the last quarter, the last couple of minutes. But it was very good quarter. The last one, I enjoyed it. First half I thought was poor, but that's I enjoyed that last quarter.
So ball thrown back in. Westerberg is whacking it out of there. It's Mozak Seaton Kernoth getting done for holding the ball on the outer side.
Ricky, it's all right. I've got your back, Nick Mighton, but I have.
Yeah, I just thought he was a bit harsh on me.
Yeah. See how he goes.
Brodie Carroll. There's a long kick down the line. Lockie McKenzie stands under it. Waratah almost out. They get that kick away, they do. It's chopped off down there by Ryan Pendlebury. And it looks like it's come back in. No, it's not, Nick. Went a bit early that time. Max Kennedy. Kick down the line. Joey Collinson just worked out of it a bit too easy on that occasion. So the long kick down the line. Everyone flew except this man, Callum Searle, stayed down. It's beaten him and it's gone out of bounds.
So part of this road safety round, apparently the best team player will be awarded by the umpires. Will receive a $50 fuel voucher. Who are you guys liking at the moment?
Team player.
Yep.
Let me sit with that.
I reckon Stokes for Buffs has been probably their best, or our man. What's our man's name again, Nick? How do you pronounce it?
Oh, that's easy. It's Lockwiak.
Lockwiak. He'd be up there. Probably Seal's done all right for Tars.
Yeah, don't mind that call.
Zackenberg. What's his name?
Westerberg.
Zach Westerberg's been good as well.
Big fly coming over the top of Cam Arnold. And we'll have a boundary throw in deep in attacking 50.
24, Rob Turnbull's been all right as well, I reckon. Serviceable. Well, number 10, Jake Sutton was all right for one quarter.
Yeah.
I think you need to play better than... I think you've got to play
that's
four
fair,
quarters
Rick.
to win a medal like that.
I agree. Westerberg. Yeah. Now that you mentioned Westerberg, hold on, Blake. Oh, he gets another crack at it. Nana. Oh, Nana. And Matty Blake gets the opener of the final quarter here at TIO Stadium.
Just gives Tars a little bit of breathing space.
Extend the lead out to 24.
So he's good second efforts here. First effort.
Keep your feet, Rick.
Keep your feet is vitally important.
And then the banana.
And then you celebrate.
Yeah, I'm liking Westerberg for the best
medal.
Westerfield. It's been great. So back in the middle. It's Westerberg with that tap. Love to see how many hit-outs he's won tonight. Free kick.
Don't know if you can do that. We'll go to... This bloke's played all right as well, I thought. Maxie Kennedy got a little bit of the footy.
A few in contention.
So Max Kennedy, the kick. Lockwiak flies, couldn't bring it down. They need the next one. If they don't, the Buffs, it's fair to say it's all over Red Rover. Lockie McKenzie has had quite a night tonight than usual.
I wouldn't say he's been poor, but he's
had a quiet.
He has had a huge year.
Yeah.
Pendlebury's played all right across half back.
Yeah, McKenzie's had an extraordinary year, hasn't he? He's played some really good footy. I like it when he goes into the ruck.
Yeah, saw him a couple of weeks ago play pretty well in the ruck.
So Westerberg and Fitzgerald go toe-to-toe. It's going back inside Waratah's 50 and out of bounds by the looks of things. No, it stays in. Bit of pickpocketing action there. Umpire says play on, not 15. And that's over the line. The boundary throw in. Where's umpire Mark Noonan tonight?
Yeah, I haven't seen Noon's umpire for a while. Might be busy with his TV commercial career.
I haven't seen much come out lately,
Yeah,
actually.
he's been pretty average. I should maybe coming into Christmas.
He'll fire
up a bit.
Yeah, we love that. So a quick kick coming out there from Isaac Seaton-Kerneth. Stokes nearly breaks away, not quite though. Waratah just willing the ball forward. Here's Tom Fields, goes back and gets it. And this is a good turnover for the Buffs. They can just get the ball here, Stokes. He's away. It's tackled. Nice pressure. And we'll have another boundary throw in, Rick. One of your favourite things to watch.
Yes, it is. Too many of them. Too many of them in Darwin, by my opinion.
It's good to see that rain's held off. Should be an entertaining final quarter. 24 points. Waratah lead.
Looks like a bit of a breeze out there too. Flags are moving.
It was earlier on a good breeze, actually, through Marara.
Fitzgerald wins a tap down on that occasion for Buffs. Puts a tackle on. Carroll in there.
Please not another boundary throw-in.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you something then, seeing as you don't like your boundaries. What was your superstition when you were a player?
Superstition?
Yep.
Well, if there was ever a boundary... I can remember when I played an under-17s grand final and we ran through it, and one of my best mates, his name was Paul Meehan, we ran through the banner and someone let go of the stick and the stick hit him in the head and, split him open.
Oh, really?
And he couldn't play the game. We had to go to the hospital and get stitches. So every time there was ever a banner, I always made sure I always ran out last. I didn't go through it. I ran to the side of it. So that was a bit of a superstition.
Chris Atkinson having a well-earned break there for the Buffs. The kick comes in. Taking 50 for Waratah.
That was his grand final. Run out, the banner hit him, and he was in hospital.
Oh, you never forget that, all for the wrong reasons.
The free kick coming back for a push. And it's coming back to Hetherington. Timmy Eldridge has got the bandage wrapped around his nose. Let's see, a good pick-up. The handballs are sort of chopped off, though. And they're away here. Maloney, the kick. It's a bit of an average kick. Palmer just gets worried out of it. Bit too easy on that occasion. Massive push out there. Umpire was right on it. So Waratah just in control, holding on to that. And that's a beautiful kick. Matty Blake. And I reckon Matty Blake's going to roll. Yeah, line up for goal number 2. Not a massive goal kicker, Matty Blake. He sort of always plays at half back, doesn't he, Rick?
Correct. Looked like before, though.
The swing man. He's the swing man now. He's moved forward.
Enjoyed it.
Matty Blake will kick from about 45 on a slight angle. Throws on the left. And he has nailed it.
2 1/4.
So I reckon that's about all she wrote here. Get the lead out to 5 goals.
I'm still hoping the Buffaloes can kick a few more goals.
Yeah. Get us back up and about.
What about yourself, Nick?
What's that?
What about when you played? Did you have a superstition or something unusual about yourself?
Nah.
Not at all?
Nah. No, under 12s. Under 12s, I didn't really know what superstition meant.
Still doesn't, hey?
No.
That's why you're not answering the question. Just kidding.
Nev, bit of sass, bit of stand-up, not minding it. Or sit-down comedy on that occasion. Atkinson wins the tap.
It's more like Nev's gammon comedy.
Nev's gammon comments. Not special comments, gammon.
Yeah.
They're away at half back. Some fancy footwork there from Maxie Kennedy. As Rick said earlier, he's had a good game. Stokes drops, has all the time in the world though. When you're that quick, just dance around everyone. Here's Big Atkinson. It's a nice kick to Palmer. There's Sticky Jukes. He held on to that one. And that should be 50 because he didn't say play on. But, again.
Fair grab this late in the game. It'll be very slippery, that ball.
That was a great grab. So the kick Gets
Collinson.
over the top. Oh, Joey. Nice.
I've bagged his kicking all night.
And he does that.
Kicked a mercurial one, but that's why. He's an elite kick of the footy.
Darwin Buffaloes 8-5-53 to Tars are on 77. So what does that make it, guys? 24 points difference.
24 great ones.
With 10 minutes played in the final quarter.
Can't see him coming back from here, but this Jared Stokes really got hold of Tars. It'd be probably the only way I think it could be done.
Tommy Clark going into the middle. I'm not minding that, Rick.
Yeah. Tommy Clark, captain Brothers Rugby League to an unlikely premiership in the Darwin Rugby League season in the off-season.
He's a good sportsman, isn't he?
Well, what's going on there?
What is going on?
Timmy Eldridge, what's happening there? Timmy's, I think it's his uncle, is Ninny Briston. Probably Buffalo's, close to Buffalo's greatest ever player.
Ryan Burke with an awkward-looking handball. Gets away with it, though. Gets another one away. So holding the man. So the quick kick. Advantage paid. The fist. Everyone stayed down on the ground.
Kick one here, Buffs might be interesting.
Tommy Clark. That's a great kick. Have a look at this. Golski.
Wow.
Here we go. We're back, Rick. I think we're back. Are we back?
There's a good 10 minutes easy to go.
That Joey Collinson.
3 goals into it. Jared Stokes gets hold of Tars. Look out. Good vision there by Tom Clark.
It's great vision. Where Collinson's kicked two in a row, Rick.
Bagged his kicking all night, and he's got him back into it, Joey.
Maybe he's gone, you know what, stuff you, Rick.
Right. He went a bit walkabout. I think he went and played for the Uni Rats and clubs like that, and back at Buffaloes, and he's had a pretty good year, Joey.
He has. He's a good young player.
Had a couple of games at Thunder when they were alive.
Is that right? So back in the middle. Chris Atkinson in there, trying to get the ball out. It should be holding the ball. He jumped on it. Good work from Big Atkinson.
I'd be running the hardest tag you've ever seen on Jared Stokes right now if I was Ryan Ayres.
So the kick to Tommy Clark at half forward.
Got to watch it, Tars, here. They really got to watch it.
Tommy Clark gets it back, comes out with the wide handball to Pendlebury, puts it on the left. Awkward looking kick. Oh, look at the big fly from our boy. Just drops it at the last second, though. This could be holding the ball as well. No, hop too high. Yeah. Oh, no. Is that the fog's real thing there, isn't it? You can't really see through that window. So ball up, 45 out from the Buffs goal. It's a nice tap coming over the back from Kirby from Waratah. Here's Pendlebury. Joey Collinson. And what a boundary throw in.
Brody Carroll there. He was in Mitchell Street last week. He lost his credit card. He's been absolutely...
Is this the bombshell? Yeah. He lost his credit card?
Yeah, and he's had to borrow money off his daddy all week.
Is that right?
And he's been lost without his credit card, apparently.
Yeah, right.
And daddy, Jacko Shane Carroll, has been helping him out all week.
Deliberate, pay it, no.
So what if he had to borrow money to buy his Subway that he likes to eat 2.5 hours before the game?
Is that what his superstition is?
His little fun fact.
You want to know another fun fact about Brody Carroll? His family owned the Subway in Katherine, and he worked there. And he was the Subway Artist of the Year about 5 years ago when he was working there.
Really? What?
Made the best
National?
Made national.
What?
The best sandwich in the whole of Australia.
What's he doing playing footy for?
I don't know.
Was it a chicken teriyaki? Because that's his favourite, apparently.
Favourite, yeah.
He likes a foot long.
I don't think I've ever had the teriyaki.
His family owned the Katherine one. Katherine Subway.
I liked your fun fact. I think that was a bit better than mine.
So you're telling me he won Sandwich Artist of the Year in his year playing for Waratah?
Playing for Waratah.
I'd be bloody... Yeah, I'd be
he worked there with
concentrating on the sangers.
His sister, actually, Geordie, worked. She was a pretty good sandwich maker as well. She's now a nurse.
There you go. Oh, look at that. Bit of candy action there from Maxie Kennedy. The kick up to half forward. Chopped off down there by Searle. Oh, this is everyone's looking for deliberate, and the umpire saying, not on my watch, boys.
been able to slow the game down a bit, Tars. Stop them from getting back into it, or Buffs getting that roll on that they had.
We got 15.
Be locking down on Stokes still pretty hard at this stage.
So, kamikaze style ball going inside, attacking 50. Here's Ishmael Palmer. He likes these situations, gets boots a ball. Nice pressure. Oh, what's the umpire going to do? No, it's a bit behind.
Joey Collinson's got the arms up.
Is that a thing if you're in the goal square?
If you're under pressure, I think you can go through inside the goal square. You're right, Nick.
So the kick was out. Oh, big Zachy Westerberg. Nice mark. Crucial mark too. Wouldn't say it was your Leo Barry sort of style, but... And the mark taken there on Jay McGrath. Just looking to control the ball, take a bit of the heat off. This is Tom Fields. Is that a good game, Rick?
He's played well.
Pump a man's tyres up. He does that.
Oh, that's got to be deliberate, doesn't it? Has to be.
He should have let that go over there.
Yeah, I agree. And whinged more.
You're not going to get a free kick when you take it over, buddy. Come on, Maxie, you've had a good game, but you should have left that one go over. So, Zach Westerberg wins that one. Umpire's going to ping him.
Dropping the ball, Joel Morrison says.
Here he is, Max Kennedy. So the kick in the Ishmael Palmer direction, flies from behind. Good pressure. See the two eye holding the ball, I would have thought. Umpire circling here again, and we're going to cop another one. This time going to Waratah. It's going to Nathan Oakes. Oakesy, is it? No.
Jamie McCarthy. His Buff's got it. Can't let that ball come out that easy.
Gooch goes sideways to Lanyon. Nice kick. Nice spoil too coming from Aldridge. What's that for? Oh, the water boy. Oh, the water boy was in the road. Let's say Timmy Aldridge was away then.
What's your biggest dread, that, I reckon, when you're the water boys, to getting that against you?
I nearly had a free kick paid against me, the water boy, the other week. Yep. So Max Kennedy's been there. He's had a busy quarter. It's a kick away. Here's Timmy Aldridge. Can he get around? It's a handball to Joey Collinson. A quick kick up to half forward. Armat gets crunched. This ball gets out the back. It'll be interesting. Oof. It's crunching. There's some great tackles being laid, Rick. And here you go, Waratah off half back. Hetherington. It's a good kick and a good mark. Under pressure from Sammy Godden.
Just got to control this ball for about a minute, I reckon.
So Godden goes with the long kick. Good one too, although drop mark. Maroney doesn't quite get it. They're away here, Waratah. It's a good kick. Lockie McKenzie there just sees that one over the line, and we'll have a boundary throw in. I reckon that's all she wrote, Rick.
I agree.
17 points, 19 gone.
I think before the game's finished, we have to get your absolute last tip for the best team player award.
Team player. I think Maxie Kennedy's going all right.
Oh, he is.
Maxie Kennedy, you should probably pick the winning team, shouldn't you?
Oh, it's a nice handball coming over to Darcy Matricardi. It's all Waratah here. I've got the numbers. I won't go without it, though.
Probably Zach Westenberg will be a chance, I reckon.
Oh, there's a bit going on here. Who's that buff player down?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look good.
Joey Collinson getting up now.
Joey Collinson, is it?
School teacher by day. It'll be a pretty tough cookie.
So Maroney moves across to Will Clark. To Pendlebury. I want to be moving this quicker. McKenzie. It's Timmy Aldridge. It's a fair bandage sort of setup going on his nose. Maxie Kennedy in the Palmer direction. Not going to quite make Palmer. He's Stokes. Just gets tackled. And a few free kicks there. Umpire putting the whistle away, which I don't mind. Lockie McKenzie, that's a good kick. On Aaron Stokes. Chips it over the top. It's Kale Cossack. Armat. Stokes just out of his reach. Bit of pressure. That's holding the ball. Umpire letting that one go. Armat with a quick handball, firing that handball out. And holding the ball. So it currently stands at 17 points.
Oh, that's pretty silly, Stokes.
Extremely silly.
Oh, I think he may be in trouble for that as well. And 50.
There's a lot going on. Still going at it. Meanwhile, back at the footy, here's the big fella.
Arnold Kirby. Lost 15 kilos this year from the Swan Hill League. And lost 15 kilos from last year and playing some alright footy.
Arnold Kirby with a big kick long down the line. Oh, big man, Daniel Fitzgerald. I know how that wasn't holding the ball. That's a nice looking kick to seal the deal. And it's Robbie Turnbull. He's a great goal. And well and truly puts the game out of reach for the Buffs. So well done, Robbie Turnbull.
It was an outstanding goal, wasn't it?
The ripper.
Good pressure.
Oh, he fired the handball out.
Dylan Collis, yeah. Just gets away from Pendlebury and
Rob Turnbull. Geez, that is a great sausage.
kicks a goal from Mount Eliza in the Mornington Peninsula. Gets paid to dance at Monsoons on a Thursday night. He might be there tonight having a celebratory Diet Coke.
And a few sherbets.
How do you know all this, Rick?
People text me.
He's a man about town there.
Speak to Liz Cruz. Liz Cruz tells me.
So meanwhile, back in the middle, the kick gets fired in. And there we have it. Good convincing win here from Waratah, Rick. And they did it easy in the end. 13-5-83 to Darwin Buffaloes 9-6-60.
Yep, good win by the Tars. Coming in, all the Buffs might have gone in favourites, but yeah, they lost a few through injury this week. Waratahs, workman-like performance, good win.
From your commentary team, Nick O'Reilly, Ricky Nolan and Nev McEwen, thanks for joining us and please stay safe on the roads. You've been watching NITV's coverage of the 2020-21 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League from TIO Stadium in Darwin on Larrakia Country.
Well, that's full time here at TIO Stadium. It's the Waratahs 13-5, 83